Okay, a question that's very, very common that I get anytime I'm teaching a basic class or an intro level class or just in conversation with folks a lot of times is, what type of pistol should I carry? And a lot of times I'll simply tell them to carry the one they've already got. Most people have a pistol. They just choose not to carry it. They think they need some special type of gun to carry. That's usually not the case. Many gun shops have indoor ranges, and many of them local to us here in Central Kentucky will even give you a discount on the purchase price of a pistol if you rent a gun, go rent a little bit of range time, shoot it some, then come back and purchase that pistol or one like it. So ask the sales rep at the gun shop. They can make some good recommendations. They can help fit you to a gun, help you find one that's weight, caliber, size is going to suit your needs. I'm going to show you a couple that I carry very commonly, and I'm showing these to you for illustration purposes, and I'll talk you through what I carry, why, and maybe sometimes when I will carry that particular firearm. So I'm going to start with probably the one I carry the most. These guns are clear. There's also no camera operator. The camera is just on the tripod today. So this is Smith & Wesson's M&P Shield 9mm, and this is the one I probably carry most often. And the reason being is the length, not only of the slide, but also of the grip. A longer grip gun is easier to grip and shoot, but you're also trading off a little bit of concealability and a little bit of printing, if you will, which is what the term would be for the fact that people could see your gun printing out underneath your shirt. It would look something like this with a longer grip sticking out further, whereas this shorter grip isn't as hard to see, or as easy to see, rather. So this is just a standard inside the waistband holster. These are very common, easy to find, easy to carry. Goes in, and this just simply reaches over top of the belt, and that is how it allows you to draw it and come out. So very small gun. 9mm is a very common round, very common caliber, easy to find ammo. Ammo is not expensive, and many branches of the military and law enforcement agencies are carrying that particular caliber right now. Ammo shortages being what they are from time to time, I generally see that being a caliber that you could stay with and find ammo very reasonably for the foreseeable future, at least. Another gun I carry a little bit is just a Glock 43X. And this is a good shooting gun. I really like it. One of the reasons I carry it maybe less than the Smith & Wesson is going to be the length of the grip. From this angle, you can see there's slightly bit more of a difference. Once you put the magazines inside these guns, you can see a little bit of difference. This grip, it's a little easier to get a good purchase on the pistol and shoot it. You can see that my hand fits pretty much on the grip of the pistol, whereas this one I'm going to have a finger that's not on. With this magazine in, you're really not going to get enough length to put that pinky on. I have had bad experiences putting too much pressure on a magazine with my pinky, so I will not do that. So I'm losing a little bit of grip length with this gun. One of the reasons I don't like carrying this one as much is in order to defeat the printing of this longer grip, I have to use an inside the waistband holster with a claw on it. That claw, when it's inside your clothing, inside my belt line where I carry it, that claw is going to push against the backside of that belt and rotate the grip inward. It's going to give you this look here. Without the claw, you're going to have a little bit of printing, but the claw is going to push it around and help it conform to your body a little bit. It's also going to push the grip into you just a little bit. Complicates the draw slightly, but more importantly, it complicates the comfort level of the gun more significantly. So, many times I'll carry this gun whenever I'm wearing large outer clothing, maybe a larger hoodie or a jacket, some type in the wintertime that will let me carry an outside the waistband holster. If I just want to carry a sidearm hunting or traipsing around at the farm, many times this is my go-to. This is just a paddle holster, goes in the pants. And typically when I'm carrying this, I'm not so worried about concealability, or I'm wearing clothes that are big enough that it's going to be easy to conceal with anyway. Whereas this is just a slimmer, more compact design. that just lets me get by with a little more concealability. Not a huge difference in weight between either one of the two pistols. So this is an ankle holster. Also, something I will point out to you is just an easy way to carry a gun when you are maybe you're in a situation where you have to tuck your shirt in or would need to for whatever reason. Maybe you're wearing a suit, maybe you're wearing a sport jacket, something of that type, and you want to tuck your shirt in. An ankle holster, much like the term implies, just goes around the bottom of your leg, velcros around, and your pistol goes inside it and allows a draw from there. Again, pretty easy to conceal and draw from this particular method of carry. There, though, you do have the same, although I will carry the Glock, the longer grip 43X, in the same carry position. You are going to have a little bit of printing again off the calf of your leg. It's not as noticeable, pretty easy to get by with whenever you're carrying a gun on your ankle. Just be mindful of wearing socks that match the holster. This would stand out if worn over top of white socks if my pant leg pulled up any, or if I was in a situation where my pant legs are going to be riding up quite a bit. So you'll also need to wear some type of low quarter shoe with this. So again, it's a couple of the guns I carry. Keep ideas like this in mind if you're going shopping for a gun, and think, how am I going to carry it? What do my typical clothes look like that I'm going to wear? You know, where am I going to be wearing this the most to? If you are if you attend a church and that's where you're going to carry your gun the most, and you choose to tuck your shirt in, wearing it there, then that might be something you think about whenever you're buying a holster and a gun. If you are like me, you spend most of the day wearing an untucked shirt and some type of pants that are going to be pretty easy to get a gun in the waistband of, then keep that in mind as well. Maybe you can go with something a little bit larger, a little bit easier to conceal underneath that larger clothing. So anyway, hope this helps. I'll try to add some more videos periodically here, so please like, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any particular questions, reach out to me. My email is in the description of the channel, so reach out to me, shoot me your questions, and I'll try to address any particular concerns you may have. Thank you for watching.